Hello and welcome to Daily Downloads with Better Days Healing. I'm your host, Lizzie, and today's download is a deeper one and it might hit close to home because I'm not sure about you, but I grew up with this mindset, the poverty mindset, the spiritual trap of scarcity. And it just shits me to tears that they're still passing it down for generations to come. So I really wanted to download and get this out there as to why it happens spiritually. So we're not just talking about money, we're talking about energetic poverty, the kind that's passed down, inherited, and internalized, the kind that tells you there will never be enough. Poverty mindset isn't always about lack of money. It's about the belief that you're stuck, unworthy, or undeserving of more. So let's take it back generations ago. Grandparents and parents were taught that work equals worth. They worked themselves to the bone and were still poor, no matter what they did. They'll arrive 15 minutes early, they'll leave 15 minutes late, never asked for overtime pay, never took sick leave, never demanded better. And what did it get them? Chronic fatigue, bad backs, and grumpy. Weren't your parents and grandparents just grumpy all the time? A lifetime of loyalty to a system that never paid them what they were worth. And they couldn't even chase their own dreams because they were so tired. And because they worked so much, they probably didn't even know what their dreams were. And we inherited that script that unless you're suffering, you haven't earned it. But it doesn't stop there. There are people right now who say they have no money, but they'll have to pay $200 on Temu for bulk items that don't add value to their soul. They'll hoard, clutter, but won't spend the same amount on a course, on healing, or on their growth. They'll cry about being broke, but scoff at the idea of paying for mentorship or therapy. Why? Because deep down, they don't want to believe they're worthy of investing in. They want miracles, but won't move. And then there's another layer. We all know these ones, the ones who expect things for free. They'll ask healers for guidance, coaches for time, and artists for discounts, but never ever offer anything in return. These are the energetically bankrupt, yet they feel entitled to everyone else's energy. Some hate paying bills, they curse taxes. Yes, bills can suck, but rent is a roof over your head. It's protection, stability. You're not throwing your money away, you're paying for safety and shelter. It's the same with bills, they're services rendered because you weren't complaining when you had lights and Wi-Fi, were you? But when it came time to cough up to pay for that, that's when there was a problem. These loathings aren't just emotional, they're energetic. When you loathe money, you block it. When you envy those who have it, you repel it. When you say money is evil, you're really saying, I don't trust myself with power. So you self-sabotage, you undercharge, you don't ask for raises, you give away your time and energy, you play small because you're afraid to be seen. And the mindset of the poverty mindset, it loves company. You surround yourself with others who say the same things. Oh, must be nice. People like us never get ahead. You think you're better than us now? No, you don't think you're better. You're just trying to be better, and there's a difference. But here's something even more subtle and destructive. Some people are so entrenched in the poverty identity that the moment they get paid or receive a financial windfall, they have to spend it immediately, as if holding on to it threatens the very story they've always lived, that they're poor, broke, and struggling. Saving or investing in themselves feels foreign, unsafe, untrue to the narrative they were raised on. This is how deeply the poverty mindset runs. It becomes an identity, a security blanket, a way to belong to a tribe of struggle. But your soul didn't come here to suffer. Your soul came here to shift the story. So let's talk about how to heal this. Reframe money as energy. It's neutral. It's an amplifier. It magnifies who you are. If you're kind, you'll do good with it. If you're wounded, you'll misuse it. Practice receiving. When someone offers help or compliments, don't deflect. Say thank you. Open your energy field to receive. Break the belief that suffering equals success. Hustle without alignment is trauma in disguise. And invest in yourself. Buy the course. Take the healing session. Say yes to what grows your soul. And audit your circle. Are you surrounded by complainers and blamers, or expanders and builders? Energy is contagious, so choose wisely. Speak wealth. Shift your language. Stop saying I'm broke. Start saying I'm in the process of expanding my abundance. This isn't about greed, it's about liberation. Abundance is your birthright, but you must believe you're worthy of it. So here's today's reflection question. Where did your first belief about money come from? Whose story are you still carrying? And is it helping you grow? So just let that settle, because I know that question may ring a few alarm bells in people's minds. But just sit with it and let it raise. And then you will know where this story came from, and that it is your job this lifetime to break that. And you are here to thrive, not survive. You've been listening to Daily Downloads with Better Days Healing. I'm your host, Lizzie. May this moment you realize and release the chain of scarcity and step into the story of enoughness, flow, and financial freedom, not just for you, but for everyone who comes after you.